Leah Remini, taking on Scientology in her new memoir, Troublemaker, Surviving Hollywood and Scientology. And she sat down with Dan Harris for a candid conversation about her break with the church after 3 decades. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, George, good morning. In a church known for its celebrity members, Leah Remini is the most famous Scientologist to defect and then go public. This morning, we have an advanced look at her exclusive interview with ABC News.
Long before she was TV royalty, starring on the hit CBS sitcom The King of Queens,
You have to build yourself up by tearing me down.
Yes.
Leah Remini was a child who joined Scientology at the behest of her mother, who, to use church terminology, brought her daughter into the faith and put her on course.
What does that mean, go on course?
So you learn how to apply the techniques of Scientology to yourself and others.
So for a kid who was always looking around, comparing herself to other people,
Yeah.
to be part of a faith where you had a mission to save
The planet.
that
Save the planet.
That must have been a big deal.
Yes, and because Scientologists view children as spiritual beings, you're not treated as a kid. So you're given a lot of responsibility. Your ego becomes extremely inflated.
Leah would go on to be an active member of the church for more than 3 decades.
I love it. I love being involved with it because then I feel like I'm a good person.
But as she describes in her new book, Troublemaker, she would ultimately leave the faith and level some scathing and very public criticisms.
The decision to leave is you are giving up everything you have ever known and everything you have worked for your whole life. I feel that people need to understand this has been my whole life. I want them to understand how it happens.
It is quite a yarn. She has a lot to say, and we're going to have much more of the story behind her decision to leave and publicly criticize the church in which she was raised tomorrow, right here on GMA. And then you can see our full exclusive interview Friday night on 2020.
Her whole life.
Her whole life, much of it. Yep.
Okay, Dan, thanks very much.